Bismillah walhamdulillah wa sallallahu wa sallam ala rasulillah wa alihi wa sahbihi wa man ittaqa. Assalamu alaikum. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Abu Taubah. Okay? I started off playing basketball for the United States Marine Corps back in the 80s. I was on the Marine Corps basketball team. And we were in Japan playing, and I got injured. I busted up my right leg going for a rebound, thinking I was a forward or something like that. And a big old forward and a big old center fell on me and broke my leg. So I had to sit on the bench. I didn't start playing basketball to sit on the bench. So I said to myself, you know what, this is not fun. I don't like riding the bench. I always wanted to go to the masjid in Japan, but I never made time for it. I had made a promise that when I get to Japan, I'm going to go to the masjid. I never made time to go to the masjid. But once I broke my leg and I couldn't play, I said, you know what, I'm going to go to the masjid today. And I got on the bus. Now, the Japanese bus is very different from the American bus. You get on, they give you a ticket. And from how long you ride, then that's how much you pay. So we were always in the mountainside, so it took me a long time by the time I got to the city and everything like that. I went to the masjid. I started talking to the people in the masjid. I never went back. I never even cleaned out my locker, okay? I quit the team, and I never went back because when I got to the masjid, I started learning more about Islam. In fact, I started learning Arabic in Japan. I started learning all the different aspects of the deen right there. So I had forgotten that I started off in basketball. You know, that basketball was something that really was a big deal to me because I never went back again, you know? And then afterwards, I started to meet some of the Somali brothers in Toronto. They had a basketball league as well about 8 to 10 years ago, and I was invited up there. And that reminded me of this whole particular situation. And then seeing you guys here today, again, is another reminder. Now, I know I used to play ball, how eager and how much anxiety a guy comes to the gym. I used to get up and go to the gym. The gym would open at 7. I'd be sitting out in the car at 6:45 waiting for the gym to open up. First, when they open that door, I'm inside playing, getting ready, because I wanted to be ready. So I know you don't want to hear me right now. You want to get back on the court, correct? You can be real. You guys are very polite, mashallah. What I wanted to tell you guys is this. Remember that you're Muslims, okay? And those who are not Muslim, remember that you're with Muslims. A Muslim has to have good character no matter what he's doing, no matter where he's at. A Muslim has to do what you guys are doing right now, and that is spreading brotherhood. Even though you guys are competing with each other, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَتَعَوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى. Cooperate with each other with birri with taqwa, with goodness and righteousness and taqwa, the remembrance of Allah. The other guys on the other team, you're not really competing with them because if they weren't here, you wouldn't have nobody to play with. So you guys need each other and you appreciate the other guy's presence. Who else would you dunk on, right? If the other guys weren't there, right? Who would you do the crossover for? But remember, don't lose your character. Okay? Don't start acting like the kuffar basketball players talking, you know, funny stuff out your mouth, right? You guys understand me? Always respect the person that you're playing as you're dunking on him, okay? When you're doing your moves on him, when you cross him over. But respect, laugh at him, okay? Do what you got to do, but have respect with it. It doesn't look good when Muslims act like kuffar, right? You guys feel me? But also, I respect this and I like this, and I want to give you guys a big up for it. The brotherhood is very palatable here. You know, I see that. You got to keep that. Once you get off the court, you got to keep that. Once you get older and you get married and you guys going, you got to keep that brotherhood. This is what you guys have. And if you don't, then what else are you going to have? Who else are you going to share time with? Right? So I want you to remember that. Always stick together in goodness, and I appreciate it. I want to see who's going to be the best team tonight. And y'all keep them passes in them arms. I've seen a lot of you guys. See, I played ball. You guys, I benched some of you guys. You guys got your hands down. When you're coming back, some guy, he get the ball, he's walking. Come on, man, you're supposed to run it. We call that Georgetown press. One corner, keep going. Y'all know suicides, they still do that, right? Right? Well, show up. Okay? Some of you guys got your head down. You don't get the ball, or you only pass when you get caught out there. Nah, yeah, you know, pass that ball around. You know, keep your heads up and play. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي. May Allah forgive me if I said anything to offend yourself. Please do something impressive so I can go back home and see, you know, what happened. All right? Assalamu alaikum.